Hello and welcome, Reds, to another episode of Matchday Live. I'm your host, Jack McIndoe, and I'm going to be taking you through every single last kick of the game as Liverpool will be facing up against an awful Wolverhampton Wanderers side anyway at Anfield. Only managed to secure 2 points so far in the division, which is absolutely staggering in all honesty. We'll speak about Wolves' little bit of quality in terms of how they will set up today and all that analysis before we do get underway at Anfield at 3 o'clock anyway. But Reds, hope you all have a fantastic holiday period. Merry Christmas to anyone celebrating as well, Reds. And yeah, it's back to the football. Bit weird not having, obviously, the calendar, not having a lot of football on Boxing Day. Bit of a tradition, especially in England as well, but just the football and calendar in a whole, really. But Reds, if you are celebrating, hope you had a lovely time and you got everything you needed. All that we wanted this week is certainly 3 points for Liverpool, really, of course. And it was, obviously, the players did have Christmas Day off as well, which is quite a bit of a rarity, really, as we just said, with the Boxing Day fixtures, how they have panned out over the years. But I think that was a good touch from a lot of the Premier League managers to just allow a lot of and especially Liverpool players as well. It's quite rare that they do get a day off on Christmas, and they deserve it as well. Because you've got plenty of big football matches on the horizon, especially this Liverpool side as well. You're excited, Reds? We should be getting 3 points from this fixture. We should. Hopefully that is the case anyway, but we'll find out in half an hour how well we do start. From the starting 11, as you can see from the video printer on the bottom as well. We'll start with Liverpool's starting 11, and there's a name in the starting 11 that every single Liverpool fan has been very much crying out for, and that is Fede Chiesa as well, is in the starting 11, of course. Mohamed Salah, who did secure his Egypt side yesterday a top place finish in Group B of the African Cup of Nations as well. So sadly, from our selfish point of view, I think I personally would have liked to see Salah back a bit more quicker, in being honest, because it's never nice seeing him away from this Liverpool side. Yes, he's not had his amazing start to the season, but I tell you, when he comes back anyway, I'm pretty sure he'll hit the ground running a lot more than he has certainly this season as well. But Mo's going to be, obviously, congratulations to Egypt and all the other lads that have qualified in the African Cup of Nations. Morocco, the favourites, did draw yesterday as well, which is a bit of a surprise anyway. But yeah, if you've been watching, let us know who's really stood out for you. Any surprise teams, national sides that you think will progress into the latter stages of that competition as well. But back onto the football, the most important thing, Liverpool winning games of football, hopefully today. It is obviously Chiesa mentioned, he is in the starting 11. Alisson, Becker in goal. The back four is as followed: Frimpong, Canate, Virgil van Dijk and Milos Kerkez down the left flank, and the two double number 6 pivot, it is Ryan Gravenberch and Curtis Jones, and then the forward 4 attackers starting from right to left: Chiesa, Alexis McAllister, Florian Wirtz and Hugo Ekitike through the middle. And for the visitors as well, Jose Sarr, Mosquera as well, Bueno, Kelechi as well, and then the midfield 4, obviously two playing as two orthodox flying full backs anyway. You've got Bueno off the left flank and Doherty, obviously the captain to Wolves this afternoon, and then Andre and João Gomez as well in the two midfield positions for the visitors. And up front, you've got Mane, you've got Hwang Hee-chan, and you've got Okadara as well. And just quickly checking, and it looks like Stren Larsen, I don't actually check the bench. Yeah, Stren Larsen is on the bench chat, which is, I don't know if he's been nursing an injury or whatnot, but yeah, obviously I've watched a couple of highlight packages of Wolves this season as well, Reds, and yeah, just especially Strand Larsen really haven't been giving him the ball, giving him the opportunity, really haven't been transitioning that ball higher up the pitch. Of course, Matthias Cunha going to Manchester United, of course, was always going to be a big issue, but I think the lack of reinvestment of that money into the forward line has paid very dividend, really. It's massive for them, and we know how integral he was for Wolves last season, and even most importantly the Wolves fans as well. To be travelling up to Anfield again, will it be the last time in a couple of years? Because you've seen the likes of Luton that have disappeared out of the Premier League, of course, spent a bit of money after the relegation and it just hasn't worked out. West Brom, similar, like they were a standard Premier League side for a very long time prior to the last 5-6 year period since he's been out of the division. And yeah, it's been, well, we can all point to a lot of teams in League One that were, a couple of years back, they were doing really well in the Championship, mid-table as well. You look at Norwich as well, a bit of a weird team, but yeah, they've succumbed to a bit more of a better form in recent months as well. But yeah, Wolves, Reds, let us know your thoughts in the comment section below. Score predictions, Reds. Hopefully it's a 5-6-0 job anyway, but of course it's going to be a very difficult game for Liverpool again. With regards to, hopefully we can pay, as big up there, Toshin has said, hopefully 3 points today, very much needed as well. A bit of Rio, unlucky as well. Big up there, Kev. Big up there, Kevin. Hope you're well, mates. Thank you for tuning in, as always, Reds, and whatever you've been up to, Reds, last week. Look after yourselves, most importantly. And Kev said, expecting the big performance from our lads today, and great to see Chiesa. Yeah, Kev, are you? I think we're all very much surprised, mate, aren't we, in regards to seeing them in the starting 11. Obviously, it was, I think if Chiesa didn't start today, I think the right one certainly. Obviously, we know with all of us as fans, but at the end of the day, Arne Slot picks the team, and yeah, I don't think he's going to be caved into fan pressure on social media. Certainly not anyway. He's got much bigger priorities than looking on social media. But it would have been nice, but I think the opportunity is there now, as we know, Kev. And Reds, that Chiesa today, hopefully he gets a goal and a couple of assists as well. Will that mean next week he's in the starting 11? Maybe not, maybe. Obviously we've got Barnsley on the horizon as well, so the games are coming thick and fast, Reds, of course. So hopefully with Chiesa, if he does well today, hopefully you have that prolonged, consistent run in the side, but it's dependent on obviously injuries and everyone very much staying fit. And Chiesa is probably you're going to analyse Liverpool's squad. Obviously, he's been plagued with injuries over the last couple of seasons, even when he's not been at Liverpool, of course. I think similar with him, Frimpong and Conor Bradley for me are the three main Liverpool players I want to see a consistent run of fitness. Gomez, we spoke about, was it last week or the week before? We spoke about how well he's been doing in terms of staying fit, and then here's the commentator, and then a couple of minutes later he gets injured, and yeah, it's just Joey's not had much luck in his Liverpool career, has he? But hopefully he's a bit more fortunate this season and gets a bit more action, really, because he's done well when he has played. Obviously, he's got a couple of goals certainly hasn't got a goal. He's got a couple of assists this season. Joey G as well. But big up there, Mark as well. As Mark just said there, no more injuries today, please, Reds. And of course, today's going to be a very special moment for the Diogo Jota family, of course. Diogo, obviously, you've probably seen from the reports leading up to this game, Jota's sons will be mascots for the game today, which is a very special touch from both clubs as well. The Jota family, both these football clubs, Liverpool and Liverpool, will continue and will always support the Jota family and Diogo and his family and loved ones as well. You'll never walk alone, Diogo, and today, hopefully, if it gives a bit of joy in any possible way of just bringing any joy to the Jota family, I think it's going to be special for his two lads. And yeah, it's going to be a difficult moment, but of course together, unity, especially Wolves and Liverpool and all the other former football clubs that Jota has represented, and especially the national side as well going into the World Cup. It's going to be a difficult moment, certainly a moment that will always live on in our memories of how much we love Diogo, every single one of us, and especially his family, and especially at Christmas time. And like anyone that has ever lost a loved one as well, they never truly leave you, but you'd always think about them, and especially at Christmas or any day, week, month that does pass, you just remember the good moments and you keep them in your heart and your memory as well. So we'll be with Diogo's family today in that little, obviously, with the team coming out as well, and not just today, but for the years to come as well. You never walk alone, Diogo, and it'd be it'd be special for the players as well, for both teams, both football clubs as well. But yeah, that's score predictions. So yeah, it's get your score predictions in, Reds. Yeah, it's going to be special. Bear 1 second there, chance. Let me get my notes up in terms of and just having a little look at the Wolves bench. Sorry there, Reds. You're looking at the bench. Yeah, I was just looking at a former Liverpool player, Kai-Jan Hoover, of course, was a Liverpool player a couple of seasons ago anyway. You look at Sam Johnson, you look at Hoover is on the bench, you look at Gonzalez is on the bench as well, so very heavily stretched Wolves. You look at the new signing that he did have prior to coming into the season. I think, did he get signed last January? Apologies, chat. Obviously, the signing from Ligue 1. Emmanuel Agbadou, the big, I think he plays for Ivory Coast as well, the big centre-half. He was obviously keeping clean sheets is not a new thing, certainly for this Wolves side this season, but there was a slight upgrade in terms of quality, but when the benchmark is that low with this Wolves side at the minute, and even last season for large spells as well under Pereira, did avoid relegation. But I think when you're a team like Wolves knocking on the door, knocking on the relegation zone for a couple of seasons now, of course you've had a couple of mid-table 11th, 12th finishes, but you can't always, you've just got to keep up that momentum. You've got to keep on spend as much as it is difficult for a lot of clubs in the Premier League, but you need to reinvest that money very wisely as well. But Reds, sorry there, Chaslin mentioned Liverpool's bench. Obviously no Salah on the bench today, of course, at the African Cup of Nations, but in terms of the attacking line, off the bench, you've got Rio Ngamue, you've got Gakpo, you've got Trainioni as well. You've got Bradley, you've got Lucky, Ramsey, Andy Robinson as well, and then 2 goalkeepers on the bench today for Liverpool. Just very much evidence in terms of how very, very short Liverpool are with regards to bench players. You've got 2 goalies, you've got Freddie Woodman and you've got Giorgio Mamadashvili as well. So unless Woodman might play up front, we might need a couple of an extra body, the big man anyway. That's a joke, by the way. An awful joke, by the way. Yeah, sorry. You say it won't be playing up front. But in terms of, you do look at Liverpool going into the January period, of course, we are a couple of days away from the January transfer window from opening, which is fantastic. Obviously, Dave and Bart and everyone at Anfield Index in terms of covering the transfers, but mainly Dave will be here for a lot of shows. So if you haven't subscribed already, Red, strap yourselves in, because there's going to be plenty of transfer show podcasts. You know, Dave and Trev unpacking all, not just the Liverpool transfer news, but a lot around European football as well, from the Saudi League and other teams in the Premier League as well. So that's obviously the transfer show, but there'll be plenty of content on Anfield Index as well. So if you haven't already hit that subscribe button down below, Reds, make sure you drop a follow. If you've got Discord as well, there's a great Discord community of over 2,000 Liverpool fans that over there as well, Reds. So check it out. If you do become an Anfield Index Pro member, obviously the links and everything are in the description as well. If you want to subscribe for a monthly fee, if you're paying monthly, it's £7.99 a month, and if you pay for the year, that comes in at £59.99. Comes in just as little as a coffee, is £4.99 as well. And what does that do? It opens up more Discord channels as well, so especially the post-match raw, you can listen to in the sound studio as well. You can pose any questions to the lads on the post-match show, get your comments in, get your reactions, and very much listen and interact like the YouTube, but you can get involved with all the podcasts that do get recorded over there as well, Reds. And of course, you got plenty of articles, of course, that is always Liverpool Substack as well. Obviously, you got Eddie, you've got Greg, you got everyone getting involved, industry-led journalists as well, doing their articles as well, giving their unique insight and expertise over there. So plenty to get stuck into, Reds. If the video side is not for you, and you like listening to reading articles, I'm pretty sure you can listen to articles as well with the technology out there. But yeah, if you want to delve into that as well, it was always Liverpool Substack as well. So we are 15 minutes from kick-off, Reds. We should be winning today. We should. Hopefully we do put in a performance. Bear 1 second there, chat. In terms of some of the statistics coming into today's game as well, Reds, Some of these were quite staggering when I was doing a little bit of research. I do a bit of that. Liverpool, in terms of you look and analysing Liverpool as well, Liverpool have scored in all 22 of their last meetings versus Wolves. So that's a positive. Sound great. Let's make that 23 out of 23 as well. Liverpool have won 17 of their last 20. Liverpool won 17 of their last 20 Premier League matches between Christmas and New Year. So that's another good omen, really. Liverpool have won all 5 previous meetings with Wolves by a combined 12 goals to 2. Sound great. Hugo Ekitike scored 5 goals in his last 3 Premier League appearances. Let's continue that run, Hugo. I think, obviously, we'll speak about Hugo in a little second as well. How good's he been, Ed? Let us know. And the main thing is we keep him fit, especially with Alexander out at the minute as well. It's just horrible. And fair play to Mickey van der Ven as well, chat. I know on the watch along guy wasn't best too pleased, and don't think a lot of us were when we were watching a game. It's football. Those tackles do happen. It's a contact sport. If you want to eradicate that, you might as well be playing tag football, and we don't want to be watching that football because certainly Premier League and Sky and all that certainly wouldn't be giving multi-millions to that anyway. But yeah, it's one of them. You just like to hope when Isaac does return, he's got a lot more protection in terms of putting on a bit. I personally, obviously with the modern day football, the sports nutritionist as well, but I mean in terms of protecting his ankles and his leg and then just in general really. We spoke about Florian Wirtz, didn't we, a couple of weeks ago, in terms of him improving his physicality. I think certain Premier League players, when they come into the division, need to bulk up slightly a bit more in any way, just to be able to adapt to the physicality of the Premier League. And hopefully if Isaac does come back, hopefully just offer that extra bit of protection really in regards to his physicality when he gets involved in terms of any potential future 50-50s and all that. But it was just one of them, sadly. But fair play to Mickey van der Ven. Didn't have to do it, but top class. Just goes to show the type of calibre and type of person and individual and professional footballer he is. He didn't have to do it, but obviously he come out and done a video for Sky, and yeah, it was top class. Just goes to show how much of a professional he has been as well. So in terms of just having a look at Wolves' statistical analysis really coming to this game as well, 2 points from the last 17 matches equals the worst start in the Premier League history for this Wolves side as well. A defeat would see Wolves matched. Get on this one, Reds, or any Wolves fans. Well, you don't want, if you're a Wolves fan, you certainly don't want to be listening to this statistic. A defeat would see Wolves match the fewest points after 18 matches in English football history. That's some stat. Winless in 21 leagues matches, the 4th longest run in competitive history as well. Let's make that 22 as well, so the 4th longest run. That's staggering. Wolves have lost their last 11 matches, the longest current run in English football as well. We weren't that too far off. Where were you with that one? Yeah, I tell you, it felt like we hadn't won a game of football for like 3 months, didn't we? So, yeah, it would be interesting to see how far Liverpool were off that. But yeah, tell you, we carried on losing points as we did over the last couple of weeks. Obviously, me and Gag spoke about it on the Gag Standing Show last week, didn't we? The performance still isn't there, but hopefully eventually. And I tell you, we're not performing against Wolves today. We certainly don't be deserving to be anywhere close to a Champions League spot anyway today. That's so interesting. You're probably not really surprised by a lot of those Wolves stats as well. Their form has completely fell off a cliff, really, with regards to them as well. You look and analyse. We mentioned Matthias Cunha as well in terms of his goals and assists. You're looking at that Wolves side in terms of all competitions up anyway. Not scored many goals, and when that's the case in any level of football, any division of football, really, in world football, if you're not scoring goals, it becomes so much more difficult anyway. You look at Molle Wolfe as well, the Norway midfielder. He's got 2 goals, 2 assists in all competitions. Matthias Jansen, who got many goals in the Premier League, got like 15, 16, 17 goals in the Premier League last season, didn't he? That more or less kept them in the division as well. Crucial in terms of their survival, and for him, he's made up. He got a new contract off the back of it. Obviously, he was linked with a couple of Premier League sides last season before the season did start. Well, coming into this season as well. But I think hindsight is a fantastic thing in life as well, really, isn't it, Reds? But especially in football, I think Wolves could have certainly done with like the money that was getting touted anyway. I don't think anyone wanted to pay it, but I think they certainly, if they do go down at the end of the season, which is more or less looking likely now, they need to spend that Strand Larsen money. If someone buys him anyway, I'm pretty sure they'll have a clause in his contract with that buyout. It'll probably drop an extra 10-15 million anyway, which won't be probably too best for Wolves anyway. But yeah, they certainly, if Strand Larsen does depart at the end of the season, they need to, most importantly, reinvest that money into the crucial areas of their squad as well. And you're looking at their side as well. It says a lot in terms of their the goal scorers. It tends to be a lot more of the midfielders this season. Agbadu, we just mentioned, he's at AFCON. He's got 2 goals in all competitions this season. 2 assists, in all competitions. You've got Marshall, obviously the midfielder / forwards. He's got 2 goals, 1 assist. So yeah, no one's cracked over 3 goals in all competitions, and that's ridiculous. But that's exactly why Wolves are where they are as well. And you look in terms of their fixtures this season and results, really. You've got Liverpool this week, then you've got Manchester United, then West Ham, and then Everton. So their results, and you look at the back end of the season, their final 4 games of the Premier League, if they want to stay into, but you'd expect by that time they'll, or even give it another 5-6 weeks if they don't pick up any more points. I think that'll be the final nail in their coffin, really, in terms of them getting relegated. You're looking at Tottenham on match week 34. You got Sunderland, you got Brighton, Fulham, and Burnley. So it doesn't get any easy, and that's going to be a big game for Burnley, especially at the back end of the season, for them to stay in the division. Obviously, they've got to go away to Burnley Stadium as well. So yeah, you look at their points that they have picked up this season. Obviously, the only 2 wins that they've had this season, this Wolves side, have come in the cup competitions, of course. Obviously, in the EFL, in the League Cup, that was a win against West Ham. That was a 3-2 win. And in the third round of the League Cup, that was a 2-0 win against Everton. And we certainly did enjoy that one, didn't we? So yeah, and you look at the division, the 2 only points that they've only picked up this season were points against Tottenham in a 1-1 draw and a 1-1 draw against Brighton as well. So how they've managed to pick up those 2 points, you'd think maybe it was against the Burnley or anything, but two difficult fixtures and they've done the business. But yeah, bit of a mad one, really, Reds. So yeah, they are. And then we haven't even mentioned, as well. But big up there where it could be in 10th. But yeah, a long overdue performance as well. Yeah, 100% there. Big performance needed. Not sure of that why Mac is playing in the 10 role. Storm we've seen over the last couple of weeks as well, really, haven't we? With regards to there's a lot of fluidity between Liverpool's midfield, Alexis McAllister, Curtis Jones as well, and then obviously Ryan Gravenberch. There's a lot of rotation, really, Reds. But chat just quickly on Wolves. We all probably, every football fan in the division probably fully expects them to go down, really. But yeah, you look at those fixtures and you look at their points that they have, the only 2 points that they picked up, and yeah, it's just loss over the last 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we've mentioned, it's ridiculous. So yeah, it's scary, really, in that regard, isn't it? Yeah, just pick up there, Bush as well. Match time obviously starts at 3 p.m. Today, buds. Anyway, big up there, Bush. Good evening there, Storm. Big up there, Derek, as well. Good to see you, buds, on the Facebook as well. Derek, if you haven't subscribed to the YouTube, head over there. If you're watching on X or on Facebook, head over to the YouTube channel. Be much appreciated. Big support over there as well, as we are growing very much. The YouTube side as well. It's been a big year on YouTube, which is fantastic, Eds, and your support is absolutely much appreciated. So Kev's gone with a 3-0 win to Liverpool. Hopefully that is the case, mate. yeah, fingers crossed. A win is a win. Steve's gone with a 3-0 to Liverpool. I think in terms of obviously going into the fixture period for Liverpool, a win today. Regardless, we could have been playing Arsenal today or anyone. Your home games at Anfield, you need to be picking up points. Sorry there, Charles, need to check. City they were winning with 2 minutes left to go in the Premier League. Did that game finish 2-1? I'm guessing it did. Yeah. So Arsenal fans are doing exactly what we've been doing over the last 5-6 year periods when Liverpool have been going up against this City side, City juggernaut over the last singles. It's then annoyed them. I'm telling you now, Arsenal fans, don't watch City games, because when you think, they're going to drop points, like even today, they always find a way of winning games of football, and especially with Erling Haaland. But the main thing, key point for early, this is why, sadly, for this season, Liverpool will certainly just be focused on Champions League football, and hopefully we have a very good run, at least in the Champions League. And it can happen in football, but I'm just trying to be realistic as well, of course. We'd all love Liverpool to be in the title race this season. Could it still happen? Of course it can, with the amount of games still left. But it'd have to be a mad turnaround. It'd have to be City to get many injuries, and Arsenal certainly. And is that going to be the case? No, personally, I don't think it will be anyway. But yeah, them winning, and of course, who would Arsenal playing today? Didn't even check. Who were they? Yeah, they're at home against Brighton. And if there's one side that likes to get a result against Arsenal at the Emirates, it's certainly Brighton as well. They've got a bit of a jinx over them over the last couple of seasons as well. But yeah, speaking of obviously Wolves and even Brighton are very, very much depleted in regards to the lack of their quality up front as well. So yeah, 3 p.m. kickoff today, lads, as well. So make sure you do tune in if you are out and about or in work or whatnot. Want to listen to all the audio commentary as well. I'll be covering every single last kick at Anfield for Liverpool this afternoon as well, lads. And of course, yes, fingers crossed, Reds, we can get the results over the line today. 1 second there, chat. And I will be joining, and Gags Tandon will be live after the full-time whistle. I'll be joining Gags. And let's hope this week we are very much analysing a game where we've got all 3 points, and hopefully we've got plenty more goals to speak about, really, than we have in previous weeks. But Reds, of course, I think the main one for all of us as the players. Yeah. The players are coming out of the tunnel, and a very special moment for the Jota family. Never walk alone, Diogo. Well, yeah, players on the halfway line, heads. But yeah, I'll see what it was. But yeah, still, there'll be a lot of rotation. I think even, as we've seen from Arne Slot this season as well, mate, even when we do see certain players in certain positions in the starting 11, they're just heavily rotated, and especially standard in European football as well. It's there's so much fluidity in every single starting 11 within European football, and especially when you watch Liverpool, there's so much rotation. So even if a player does on the starting 11, on the team sheet, for Liverpool: Alisson, Frimpong, Kanate, Virgil van Dijk, Kerkez, Gravenberch, Curtis Jones, Chiesa, McAllister, Vietz, and Hugo Ekitike is the starting 11 as well. Big up there Chat as well. Yeah, big up there Jav. Big up there Hero as well. Big up there Eds as well. Yeah, still there. Top floor. Yeah, that's probably the biggest surprise, isn't it, Kev, mate? In all honesty as well, chat. It's staggering, in all honesty, and but especially if we can, and I do say we've got the quality to win a Champions League, and I know a lot of people might go, "What? You're mad," but like Champions League football is very strange, and you look at Paris Saint-Germain last season. They started the campaign to dire, really, didn't they? And then they went on to win the Champions League, did beat Liverpool on penalties, and it's just one of them. Even when we won the Champions League under Jurgen, away from home we were terrible. That Red Star Belgrade game was an absolute such an awful game of football to watch. We got beat on that night, and obviously no Salah against Barcelona, and the lads put in a tremendous performance. So yeah, there's a long way to go, and I think if Liverpool could end up with the Champions League, I think we'd all snap your hands off now. If you, what was it, 27th of December, if you could offer us that, now it's yeah, we'd certainly be all over that, really, Reds as well. But yeah, but chat. Yeah, Tushin. Yeah, it is mad, really, isn't it, Reds? Yeah, here we go. Special moment for Jota's family. There we go. But yeah, there we go, Jav. 3-0. Yeah. Yeah. So, big up there, K-Mac. Back three. It's going to be defensive football, really, from them Wolves sides. Chat, even though it's a back three with obviously 2 full-backs in Doherty and all that, really, Reds. But chat, if you are ahead of anyone in the chat, please don't spoil it, Reds, if you can. Be much appreciated, of course. It's a bit of a mad, and I think 1 second there, chat. It's got the clock timer up. But yeah, that's too low as well. But yeah, they are an interesting side, this Wolves side. But chat, and we are underway here at Anfield. Come on, Reds. Come on, Liverpool shooting into the Kop first end. So Liverpool did lose the coin toss by the looks of it. Obviously Liverpool will be attacking the second half, the Annie Road end. But Wolves in their blue looks a bit like a Rangers kit. And Liverpool will give away a throw-in the first 30 seconds of the game. And what do Wolves do? Like every single side has done, get the ball and then produce, hopefully, an awful throw in here. So ball in from Wolves, straight into the penalty area, cleared by Virgil, by Ibu Konate, sorry. Away by Virgil now on the second transition. Ball, there we go, Liverpool. Very nervous start here, and it's a ball hooked away by Milos Kerkez down that left-hand side as well. Yeah, big up there, never walk alone. 4-0, hopefully, mate. Hopefully, Reds. And big up there, Trev. I think the main thing is, as well, Reds, would be just performance is very much needed, I think, for all of us. And especially the players as well, and Anana as well. Performance away by McAllister. But I'm telling you that now, chat. Wolves will be coming here today, Reds. I do think Wolves will score, chat. I'm gonna go 2-1. I do think Wolves will score today, Reds. I'd like a bigger scoreline than 2-1, but yeah, I do think it's gonna be one of them games, really, Reds. But big up there, Trev. And chat, obviously, we mentioned the Gags standing show. Gags, I'll be joining Gags after the full-time whistle, but that's not where the full-time post-match content doesn't stop. It's always rolling anyway, Reds. Obviously, you have Trev and the lads taking you through all the post-match thoughts and analysis on Liverpool versus Wolves this afternoon. So if you are in the Discord, be able to listen to that. Of course, if you are a pro subscriber, you can get involved with the lads. That'll be following the full-time whistle. So you have a little preview on the YouTube side, 10:50 minute preview. And if you do enjoy that, Reds, on the YouTube side, do become an Anfield Index Pro member as well. But as we've said, with the transfer window ramping up in the next couple of days, really, it's a chocolate blocker, but it's always the funnest time, really, I do feel, with regards to doing content. I think we all love a good transfer story as well. But obviously you have Dave and Trev, and obviously you have Media Matters as well. Dave will be interviewing many great Liverpool journalists, obviously the likes of David Lynch. Obviously a regular on Media Matters with Dave every Monday. But yeah, that'll be very good as always. Sorry there, chat. Liverpool on the counter here. Flow with a ball over the top. Can Freddie keep that in? No, he can't. Unlucky lad. There we go. Good sign of intent there from Flo, ready to try and dink a little 25-yard diagonal switch into the penalty area. Couldn't quite get it off. Sorry, chat. We're 35 minutes in, and I haven't even mentioned the Wolves manager, have I? What have you thought about that, Reds? Like the changing of manager. Was it Gary O'Neill was on Monday Night Football? It was like 2-3 weeks ago, wasn't it? At the minute this season, Monday Night Football, whoever's been on Monday Night Football has tended to have got a job a couple of weeks later, haven't they? But Mac has been fouled there. Not a malicious there from the Wolves players. But it's one of them tangling their feet. Brazil versus Argentina. Gomez versus Maka. And certainly João Gomez will be, if Wolves do get relegated, I think he'll be one of the first players to depart Wolverhampton. Especially, he's a lad with a lot of quality. I think he's only 24 years old as well, isn't he? So, the Brazilian, I think there'll be plenty of clubs sniffing around him to very much get him in the starting 11. And another player that was linked with Liverpool, obviously the former Fluminense midfielder, Andre. Of course, Liverpool were linked. Obviously, Dave and Bart done plenty of shows over the last prior to this season as well, didn't he? And obviously check that out as well. Plenty, obviously, Stat Me Up with Dave, and Dr. Bart as well on the latest Stat Me Up podcasts. There'll be plenty of them on the next couple of days as well as we go into the transfer window. So plenty to get stuck into, Reds. And Ibu apologising there, trying to play a diagonal switch, but I don't mind that, Reds. I think when we watch Liverpool over the last couple of weeks, we've watched some games where you're looking at your centre halves, looking at your full backs, and no Ibu's apologising there, but I'd much rather him be apologising. He doesn't have to apologise really, of course, just apologising to his teammates, but that's what I want to see. I want to see me centre halves, I want to see me full backs. I think we all do, trying to play those balls over the top of the defence as well. Hwang Yi-chan was deemed to have fouled Frimpong there. And I think for all of us Reds, we mentioned players keeping fit. Jeremy Frimpong needs a good run in this Liverpool side, Reds, and I think if he does, I think we will see a bit more of an upturn in terms of performances, in terms of more better link-up play down that right-hand side than what we've had over the last couple of months. Obviously, Dom's done a tremendous job, but we want to be having Dom in his best position, and that's in those midfield roles, the top end of the pitch, not in playing right back. Curtis down the left. How are we, Panov? All good chat anyway. As I said, all good, bud. How are we, Panov? I think we need... Yeah, Ivan, it's a bit of a mad... Apologies there, chat. Go on, Kirk. He's done so well to get into the box. Oh, it's going to be a corner to Liverpool, but well worked there from Milos. Really used his upper body strength to just bypass the Wolves. Wolves fall back there. Liverpool still got it here now. Quick throw in. But yeah, it was just a pretty... Obviously, was the former interim manager at Wolves, one he Reds. Yeah, chat. Okay, guys, Liverpool, very good spell of possession over the last couple of minutes, last 2-3 minutes. Good to see a bit more of a composed nature, but I think in terms of Liverpool wanting to create a lot more attacking opportunities, just about getting those overlapping positions in the full-back positions, and even what a ball that is from Curtis Jones to find Floody and Wirtz on the byline. Flo, he's past one, past two. I tell you, it's like it's pinball there, really ricocheting between the centre halves. I tell you what, if Flo got out of that position, then yeah, it would have been goal of the season. There's have many mid defenders around him there, but and yeah, opening 8 minutes of this game, Reds, it's very evident that, which is expected really, not just for Wolves, but any side that's a poor ball by Virgil. It's recovered really well by Frimpong there. Well done, lad. Hwang Yi-chan, disappointing, and especially Hwang Yi-chan. You don't obviously has scored a couple of goals against City, and obviously I think remember the days of Adama Traore in that Wolves side under Nuno Espirito Santo. But yeah, especially Hwang Yi-chan with his ability on the counter attack. Just got to be on the through on goal here. Wolves is number 8. Stand him up. He's done well. But I tell you what, that was poor. Wolves were in there, Reds. Just thankfully for Liverpool that he didn't have the likes of Hwang Yi-chan or players either side of him just to... Yeah. Akador. Vietz. He's found... Makala, why you? He's dummied that to the Wolves centre half. Yeah. He's a right smile on his face anyway. There we go. But certainly the intensity is there from Liverpool as well, chat. But yeah, Rob Edwards, chat, do you think? Yes, as Ivan said there, it's probably a higher thinking about next season. But even still, I mentioned Luton as well, though, chat, didn't he? Like, obviously, Rob Edwards with that Luton side. I do feel for Wolves, if they do get picked apart in terms of their transfers when they do get into the Championship, you're looking at Gomez, you're looking at Andre as well. Obviously, Strand Larsen, the big one. Some of the other players, probably the main one. I think Mane's got a good bit of potential about him. Wolves is 36. They're forward. So, yeah, I think they will certainly get picked apart if they do get into the Championship. But depends if they can keep hold of that. If they can keep hold of the core of that side in the Championship, I think they should be able to come back anyway. But it's just massively dependent on just getting goals, because they're struggling to get goals in the Premier League. And if that is the case to follow next season, I think the strength of the Championship, I think all of us, when we've all seen and analysed that division, I still find it baffling that Rob Edwards left that Sunderland side. Ball to Hugo Ekitike. What a ball that is. Ekitike inside the penalty box. Oh, it's off the post. Oh, what a ball. I think that was Florian Wirtz. Absolutely sliced. Apologies, chat, of it. I need to quickly check that replay, but let's have a little quick look. Oh, why am I even second guessing that? Flo with a tremendous ball. Oh, it was nearly an excellent pinpoint finish as well by Hugo Ekitike. He used the centre half, just little toe poke, a little chip over the centre half with his outstretched boot, and he's hit the post there, Hugo Ekitike. But I tell you what, fortunate for the Wolves fans and players, that ricocheted and it's gone out for a corner to Liverpool. The Reds attacking the Annie Road end now. But I tell you what, chat, that was a tremendous ball by Florian Wirtz. Gravenberg, outstretched boot by Bueno. There's a counter-attack here, but as Virgil van Dijk saying, you shall not pass there in a bit, la. Done really well there, Virgil. Okay, so it was a good game. Yeah, it's just about taking the opportunities, mate, isn't it? Yeah, it's elite level sport, chat. I think all of us, the majority of us, could only dream of playing at this level anyway. But I think when you analyse it, I think when we all think about it, like just the level of performance, like even like the expectations of if you're a player or if you're a manager or a head coach of managing Liverpool, you're expected to win every single game. So of course that's why it's so much in terms of the performance level, but obviously the mental side that goes into football as well, in terms of the preparation, pre-match, post-match as well. And it's so important that the players and everyone really stay at their maximum, because especially with dealing obviously with the injuries that we've had this season as well, but it's just part and parcel really. You got to deal with the injuries, and you just hope that Liverpool can certainly finish this season. And we can finish the season a lot more strong, as we said, have a very good run at the end of the season in Champions League, and we can just stay in touch with City and Arsenal, keep it at like 6-7 points with like 10 games to go. Anything's still possible, but just got to keep on chipping away. And there's a Wolves player down here. It was a foul by Chiesa. Wasn't anything malicious, but yeah, big Wolves. It's a big lad, isn't he? Okade as well, number 14. Who's he played for? Let's have a look. Oh yeah, Genk. Yeah, the previous player Genk. did get 23 goals in there 2 seasons ago, and I suppose the Belgium League anyway, but still, Belgium League as always has produced Kevin De Bruyne anyway. Obviously in his younger days, obviously he did go to Manchester City and all that, but yeah, I think the main thing here is for Wolves striker, he's getting the proper medical attention and the checks, of course, with any head injuries. So a little bit of a break in play here, Reds. Let's have a little look at that replay, and it looked like nearly looked like a Hugo Ekitike goal again, Reds. But if you're just tuning in for the first time this afternoon, Liverpool have hit the post. And I'll tell you what, Reds, if you're watching a game later tonight, this evening, on Match of the Day, that is certainly a tremendous delivery from Florian Wirtz. It was a tremendous 20-yard defence split and pass. And the more he can do that, Reds, the more chance Liverpool, of course, have got winning games of football. But the main thing is just having Hugo, one side comes back into the starting 11 as well. I think it doesn't look good for the Wolves striker yet. For Tululu. Yeah. Concussion protocol. Yeah, Strong Larsson's is Strong Larsson being out in? Has he been out injured? Because I'm very surprised. I know I've been looking at a bit of social media last week as well from the fans, and the fallout, like from some of their games, they haven't been best too pleased with Strong Larsson, but he can't do it on his own, really. It looks like Tululu will be coming back on anyway. Brentford are winning against Bournemouth as well, chat. Arsenal, no surprise there, are winning 1-0. Odegaard. This game's still 0-0. Comfortable for Alisson. So trying to spring a quick counter-attack here for Liverpool. Liverpool dominated possession so far in the early quarter of the hour of this game. As expected, 74% possession to Wolves' 26%. Liverpool have created an XG of 0.22. Total shots for Liverpool 2, 0 shots on target, and Wolves have had 0 from 0 in respect to their shots on goal as well. Well, yeah, it was a good little finish, that chat, wasn't it? Nearly a very good finish, but yeah, hopefully it should be a fun game, mate. Anyway, I nearly cased it there, chat. Looking at the chat there, and Mane's on the edge of the box for Wolves, and he absolutely smashed one at the edge of the box. There's their first shot on target anyway. He does really well, the Wolves forward, just to engineer just a little drop of his left shoulder, and being honest, it was a bit too easy for him, really, to have that shot away. Big up there. Yeah, it was a good save there, Kev. Yeah, you never know, hero and chat, especially watching this Liverpool side this season. If you get us on a good day, if you get us on a bad day. Come on, referee. Just sandwich Kirkers in between the advertising holding. It's not like we're playing at Old Trafford where like literally the pitch like drops off. Bit naughty that from the Wolves defender. And Arna's fuming as well, and rightly so. Could have injured. Would have been a needless injury. And it was no fault of Kirkers' own anyway. It was one of them. Ball forward here for Wolves. That's it. Go on, Viet, put your foot on the ball there, lad. Big up there, up the Reds. Yeah. Well, I think we find out January, of course, to be so much speculation, of course, heading into this week. I think it was Ian Doyle of the Liverpool Echo, or done an article this week. I think it was yesterday or the day before. Obviously speaking about Canate, about obviously the going into this period. Of course, the January transfer window, and he spoke about obviously the a crucial week for Liverpool coming into this week with regards to negotiating with Ibu Konate, because as soon as that little date does appear for Konate, in terms of, as we know, when it becomes 6 months left on his contract, his agent can speak to absolutely anyone and everybody, really, even Manchester City. Don't really want to be thinking about that anyway, but I'm telling you now, if Konate was on the market, City would be all over him. They'd want him. Ekitike, well done there, Frimpong. Oh, Ibula. But yeah, we'll find out in the next month, really, won't we, chat? But yeah, the Ibu is to go. It is what it is. At the end of the day, similar with a certain lad that went to Madrid for me. If you don't want to be playing for Liverpool, you don't want to be playing for Liverpool. And the main thing is, Reds, we want players that want to play for Liverpool. And if Ibu signs a 5-6 year deal, fantastic, great. But if he doesn't, then sound. We'll continue to kick on. The badge is more important than the name on the back as well. When it comes to players that don't want to be at Liverpool, we only want players that want to stay and compete and win trophies at Liverpool. And if Ibu wants to do that and stay at Liverpool, then sounds. Sign the contract there. And yeah, crack on. If not, then Liverpool, of course, looking at January. And I think if we don't, I'll be very surprised if we don't bring in a centre-half, chat. But we're not going to be taking the mickey, really, in regards to, like, obviously so much money. I.e., Crystal Palace wanting ridiculous more, an extra 10, 15, 20 million anyway. But it depends how desperate we are in January. Liverpool down the right hand side here now. Chiesa very, very wide at the minute. Ball into the box. Oh, lucky there, Fede. Gravenberch all the way back. But 20 minutes gone here, chat. Just expected a bit more anyway, but all the possession really so far for Liverpool. But apart from that, Ekitike opportunity inside the penalty box, hasn't been much more to sink home about, really. But Eds, if you haven't already done so, do drop a like on the video as well, Eds. If you are on X or Facebook, head over to the YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button down below. Do drop a like on the video as well, massively helps out. But yeah, hope you all had a very, very good Christmas. Your friends and family and everything, Reds, or just in general. Even if you've been on your own as well, you hope you had a very good time anyway. Celebrated it in your own way. And anyone celebrating any festive holidays as well, or periods, all the best. But chat, 21 minutes in, thoughts on the game so far from your point of view? Happy, concerned with regards to at the minute? I think it's just that final pass really lacking from Liverpool. Just need to get Florian Wirtz more on the ball, really, in all honesty. Get Kirkes a bit more involved in the game as well. And I think it's important as well, even when Kirkes does get to the byline, I think sometimes we see in the season, sometimes he just spams the ball into the box for the sake of just crossing the ball. But it just even keeping hold of the ball retention and letting the ball rotate and move around the pitch fundamentally. Like even having a good 10-15 minute spell of real sustained pressure. Because even when you get to the byline, you don't always have to cross it straight away. If the passing channel is not on, then just keep holding possession. But big up there as well. Big up there, Ash as well. Big up there, Buzz. Big up to anyone new as well. A couple of new faces in the channel as well. Make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Plenty of content to come, especially as we ramp up the transfer window in the coming weeks. Frimpong down the right. Little give and go there with Fede. Chiesa. Wirtz. Go on. Off the left-hand channel. Get your head up there, Flo. It's a bit static there from Curtis. Ball into the box. And a bit corner for Liverpool. Go on, Reds. Tell you what. The work rate for Mane for Wolves. Very hard worker. And that's certainly what. If Wolves want to somehow stay in the division, you need to be more of that. What Mane's doing today. Getting back, tracking back, and even when they have gone forward so far today, obviously he's only registered Wolves' only shot on target so far in the game. Possibly, Mark. I'm hoping we do, mate, in all honesty, but it's going to be really difficult. I'll get to that one in a little second. Mark's corner there. Ball in. Ball to the far stick. Gravenberch. It's going to be another corner for Liverpool. Needs a bit more of a better quality there. It was a bit too swung to the far stick. Wasn't too much action going on there. Bueno, obviously putting it out for another corner. Well, Mark, I'd like to see Liverpool sign them, mates. But if it's a case of Liverpool having to pay an extra 5-10 million, but you know what? You know what Palace are going to turn around. They're going to want an extra 20-30 million. If that's the case, then yeah, just it's going to be hard. Because fair enough, if we were 2 points behind like City or Arsenal, then maybe sound. But we'll probably expect the league is already gone. I know we're so early on in the season, and it's a bit defeatist really to say that, but we just got to be realistic. Haaland scoring goals for City for fun this season. The big one for me is Phil Foden. Like, Phil Foden, I wouldn't say he's 100% up to back where he was, not last season, but the year before. Like the player of the year, Phil Foden. But even Phil Foden playing at 50% better than last season is still a high caliber player as well. And even Ryan Cherky, he's been sadly, there's no doubt in that lad's quality. But the fact that he went to City and hit the ground running, I think there was no case like where he was never not done it, because we all know his quality. Anyone else watched a bit of his time at Lyon in the Ligue 1 and even in the Europa League, especially against Manchester United. Manchester United's last season as well. So yeah, he's a good player, sadly, but I think they've got another cracking player on the hands in Ryan Cherky, this City side. And thing with Arsenal, if Arsenal do start getting more injuries, especially to that back line, but the thing is with Arsenal now, finally, after all these years, they've actually properly reinforced their side. Look at like Nkapie coming in now. Obviously Gyökeres as well. Still a bit light down that left-hand channel, I do feel, but I'm pretty sure they'll address that in either January or the following season. Come on, Liverpool, just keep all the possession here. That's Frimpong, ball into the box. McAllister, it's a save onto the post. What a save by Sarr. Ridiculous save. It was the offside though. But I tell you what a strike by Alexis McAllister. And I tell you what, was it? I think it was Hugo Ekitike. That Liverpool fan behind by the line, just saying no. But yeah. I'll tell you what, if that ball was in the back of the net, chat, I'm telling you that now. Chiesa, the liner was saying he was in the line of the goalkeeper's vision. But Maka hit that at like 100 mile an hour, and there was no chance he was going to save that. But one of them, chat. But another promising effort by Liverpool. Just really need to start converting. The next opportunity we have, try and just put it in the back of the net. Reds. But Mark, I don't know, how would you feel? Do you think Gakey, obviously we all know he's a must anyway, but would you be happy to pay an extra 25 on top of what was valued of the player? Because they've still got European competition as well. So he is a must though, Chas. even when I've looked at this Liverpool side over the last 3-4 year period, like, he's such a good player, man. And he's another leader as well. He's a proper leader of a football club at Crystal Palace. He's a really mature footballer in terms of way he plays and even when he speaks to the press as well. Yeah, it was a good save that Kev, wasn't it? Very strong hand, even though it was slightly offside. The lino said it was offside, but a very good strike from Maka. Hopefully McAllister getting a bit more of those positions. Edge of the box. Oh, chat. I don't even want to look at social media, especially when we're 30 minutes in against Wolves, but pretty sure everyone's going to be screaming their head off, really. Maybe in another hour, I might be doing the same. Well, hopefully Liverpool have got a couple of goals by then. I'm pretty confident we will. Pretty confident. But unlucky there, Reds. So nearly a lovely little flick there. I tell you what, if he executed that case, that would have been ball of the season. And we're already in December. Literally, he's spun on a sixpence case and he's flicked the ball over the centre half and nearly put it into the path of Hugo Ekitike. But just 30 minutes in, Liverpool, apart from the Ekitike opportunity, still no shots on target. But Hugo hitting the post. Obviously, Maka on the last couple of minutes as well, but that shot was deemed to be offside, so it was a tremendous save. So that shot didn't go down as a shot on target, sadly, for Maka's. But Jose Sarr didn't know much of that. Rob Edwards demonstrating with his team just to be a bit more compact. But yeah, it's at the minute just playing as a 4. Yeah, it's a bit of a weird. It's a 4 and then drops into a 5. Yeah, it's a 5-4-1, but in terms of on the ball, it goes to a 4-4-2. Obviously, Doherty was at, of course, Tottenham Hotspur, wasn't he, chat? Bit of a mad one, really. Obviously, he was so instrumental for Nuno Espirito Santo in that Wolves side prior to, of course, Nuno getting that move to Tottenham. You do think of how many managers Tottenham have had over the last couple of seasons, do you? Thomas Frank now, Ange Postecoglou, Conte, Nuno. So they've had many managers. Just haven't give many of those managers the confidence and the belief. Oh yeah, the counter attack here for Wolves. Mane, and that is very, very selfish from the young forwards anyway. But you like his confidence, you like his swagger, really. I'll tell you what, on that occasion, though, thankfully for Liverpool, he went and tried to do a little solo mission on the edge of the box. He had his strike, his attacking forward. There as well. Did drift off to the left-hand channel as well, Reds. But I'll tell you what, just again, highlighting Wolves' potential on a possible counter-attack. Liverpool aren't 100% switched on. But today is a game that really requires a lot of patience, as does every single game at Anfield, especially this season. Teams literally playing a 5-5 North formation anyway. Just everyone behind the ball and try and frustrate the crowd, frustrate all of us as well, and frustrate the Liverpool players fundamentally. Yeah, interesting little player, mate. So look, I had a little look at Wolves' forward anyway, but yeah, he's only 18 anyway. Where's he? Is he from the academy? Let's have a look. Yeah, he is. Oh, yeah, chance. So, how many games has he played this season? Yeah, he's only played 5 matches this season, chat. He's only registered 1 assist. But that 1 assist is probably joint level with the majority of the Wolves players in the Premier League for their assists as well. Kirkes, ball to the far stick, cleared. But if that's what Wolves need to stay in the division, or especially go into the... If they do go into the Championship, they'll need to be relying on a lot of the academy prospects as well. Especially like you've got these like new signings, or you've got the old guard really. Oh, nearly knackered it up there, Liverpool at the back, and thankfully Alisson Becker, floody inverts, twinkle toes in a bit la. Tell you what, magic feet on the German. Not the only fullback that he'd be doing to that. Wolves player, as soon as he went past him, you could see his reaction, looking to the sky as well. It's like, I've absolutely been done here. Yeah, chat. Literally bringing that out of the sky in a bit, Doherty. Yeah. He's done that to many players, and he will do that to many players in the future as well, Flo. Good to see him getting an assist at the weekend as well, chat, wasn't it? Good. Yeah, Kev. Bring up the tempo, mate. Yeah, so yeah. If Liverpool if Wolves, want to get out the mire, then certainly Mane. He's got the ability, and even 35 minutes in, not seeing much of Wolves this season, but even judging, I know it's only a 35-minute sample really of football, but in terms of my analysis of the player, very direct, very quick, and he's full of confidence really. Says a lot when you come into Anfield. But for many players, when they come to Anfield or even like some Old Trafford, Etihad, it's an opportunity to showcase yourself to the wider footballing world. Well done, Grav. That was much better. Certainly Liverpool have got both full-backs on the edge of the Wolves penalty area. Just need to take our time, but certainly just show a bit more confidence and a bit more belief when you get in and around the penalty box here, Liverpool. Don't panic, but it's reliance certainly on the likes of Liverpool's midfielders to just... What a ball. Chiesa to the byline. It's away by Sarr. Kirkes ends up in Birkenhead, that. Oh no. Yeah, but a big opportunity there from on the byline there. Who other than Floody and Wirtz unlocking this Wolves defence anyway? Chiesa, this time on the left-hand side on the byline, cuts it back onto the byline, puts the ball into the front post, and Sarr just about gets a toe at it, really. It was a cross anyway, but Sarr wasn't taking any notice of that, just getting rid. Get your head up there, Curtis. Unlucky there. Curtis trying to play an early ball there for Hugo Ekitike. But I think with today as well, though, that's passing to the final third. Wolves have only made 8, and Liverpool have made 107 at the minute. But yeah. It's like obviously, especially when you're playing against a back five in a chat tonight, this afternoon, it's what you can do really, stretching that back line. But as you said, mate, just need our forwards to make the runs as well, and Wirtz. But there's a big emphasis as well on Gravenberch and the likes of McAllister and Jones. Like, even when you get that ball centrally, either two of them making those passes, but at least try and make that inside run, and that should be a corner again for Liverpool. Bueno getting on the end of that. But on that occasion, again, it's when you get to the byline, what can you do? Can you produce a bit of quality as well? Fingers crossed. Liverpool just keep on knocking on the door. Liverpool have had 5 corners to Wolves' nil. Liverpool now, the corner. Attacking the Annie Road end. Ball into the box. Flicked on. I tell you what, Ibu, battle for that, lad. Frimpong. Ball out to find McAllister. Vietz to find Chiesa. That thing with a ball to the far stick, it is. Ekitike still got it. Ball's fell to him in the penalty box. Ball to the far stick. Oh, Vietz. Oh, he's went for the unselfish header. He's tried to header that. Well, he's headed that down. He's tried to play that in, but fair enough, Vietz. But go for your header, lad. Go for your header. But I tell you, sustained, proper, big spell of possession here now for Liverpool. Going down the right-hand side here now. Chiesa. What can he do? Oh, he's lost that. Don't foul him there, Eds. Well done, Vietz. Well done, lads. Tracking back all the way to the halfway line there, Flo. Love to see it, man. Tracking back really well. Liverpool rotating. Spell of possession down the left-hand side here now. Pick up there, chat. I'll tell you what. But just got to be patient here, Eds. Keep our time. Take your time. As long as we keep in all possession, but just try and play that final killer ball into the penalty box. Someone needs to step up, really. Van Dijk, a diagonal switch. To Chiesa, down the right. I tell you what, must be on about 30 passes here. Frimpong. Cuts it back. Gravenberch, get in! Get in there, Chan. That's what we were saying, Gravenberch. Get in there. But I tell you what, there must have been about 30-40 passes in that goal anyway, chat. But Liverpool have broken the deadlock against the Park the Bus Wolves side anyway. Finally got our goal. We've had to wait a while anyway, but it's always going to be difficult the way Wolves are setting up today. Yes, they have only got 2 points this season, but even still, Liverpool finally broken the deadlock. And what did we say, chat? It was, you're looking and that's what you needed, Gravenberch. But Frimpong deserves a lot of credit there. He's got to the byline, he's cut it across. That's what we were saying about the likes of McAllister. Gravenberch on that occasion there, cutting it across with real quality, and someone, either one of your forward players or your midfielders, need to be in that position. I'll tell you what, it's a sublime finish into the bottom right corner. A little finesse finish there. And there we go. And a Diogo Jota celebration from Grav. Here we go. Get in there, chat. Just patience certainly where needed today, Reds. Just if we can get a second goal here now, just before half time, would be fantastic. But that's what we wanted, chat. Saying. Just need to be playing a bit more Florian Wirtz. Wirtz! Get in! Get in there, Flo, lad! Get in! Yes, finally! He's finally scored. Get in, Flo! I thought the flag's not going up anyway, but there we go. We got our second goal. This flag better not go up. I swear if this flag goes up. But I tell you what, I think that's Hugo Ekitike as well. There we go. But what a finish. And just from my reaction to your reaction, everyone around the world, most importantly, the reaction from Florian Wirtz. There we go. A tremendous goal by Florian Wirtz. Hugo Ekitike in a bit, la. He's put that round. And there we go. Little touch there. And a little stabbed, poked finish into the bottom right corner as well from the German. Tell you what, you can shove that all up the rival fans, like all this nonsense of Florian Wirtz. He's been playing great this season. Of course, he can still get better. He's only, 22 years old, but Florian Wirtz there, showcasing his quality, but this time hitting the back of the net as well. What a tremendous finish, and mainly for him, chat. It's all well and good, we're made up, but mainly for Flo. He's got his goal. He got his assist last week as well. But there we go. Back-to-back crucial 2 goals as well. Hopefully that gives him the world of confidence now. There we go, chat. Get in. There we go. He's still celebrating the other goal. But yeah. Capri, big up there. Gianluca. He's done well, mate. He's done really well in terms of stretching this Wolves back line. He's been drifting from the left flank off the right flank as well. So he's been everywhere. He's been working hard, and he's been putting this alongside Ekatike. The fluidity so far at the minute, we're doing quite well, mate. So he's done well. Done what he could. There we go, chat. There we go. First is coming as well. Frimpong with the assists. Yeah, Frimpong with the assist for the first goal, chat. But for the FPL lads as well, Hugo Ekatike turns provider this week as well. I'm pretty sure Hugo will get a goal today as well. But Hugo Ekatike with a fantastic, well-timed delivery into the penalty box. It's that type of pass that just allows Flo just to take that one touch, set himself, and then just little stab home with his right boot anyway. But we've seen this season Flo, like obviously with confidence and all that. He sometimes in games he's kind of been rushing at things, but not there. I think he seems a lot more confident in himself, and judging by that goal as well, chat, that wasn't a rushed finish. It was composed, delicate touch inside the penalty box, and an even better finish as well. Because he had the goal, he had Sark closing in on him as well, chat. Come on, let's keep a clean sheet here now. Corner here for Wolves. Get it out. Well done there, Grav. Well done, lads. Counter-attack here, go on. Ready? No. Not chat, sorry, yeah. 3 minutes added on. Obviously, we had 9 minutes last week, didn't we? Against Tottenham. Yeah. But chat, there we go. We've got, what did we say, chat? Just got to be patient, and we finally got our 2 goals. I think that second goal was crucial, really, Reds. I think in terms of the confidence and the belief amongst these Wolves players as well. Like, their heads will certainly go down. But I think it's massive in terms of what it does for the crowd as well, what it does for all of us around the world, and mainly, most importantly, the players as well. They were patient. Chat, I'll have to rewatch the game back, but I'm pretty sure. Can someone check the amount of passes that was for the first goal anyway? I'm pretty sure someone might have mentioned it anyway on the socials, but it's counter-attack here for Liverpool. Chiesa inside the penalty box. Chiesa couldn't quite get that. I tell you what, look at him working the socks off. There we go, lads. Unlucky there, Chiesa, man. That's what you want to see, and certainly that's what our Anfield crowd wants to see as well. I think when I was growing up, one of my favourite ever Liverpool players was Dirk Kuyt. Dirk Kuyt really worked hard, man. One of the hardest Liverpool players I've ever seen on a football pitch in my 30 years supporting the Reds anyway. But and I enjoyed the hat-trick against Manchester United. I think we all did. But yeah, I think Chiesa, if he continues just to keep on working hard, of course, it's a pivotal period with Mo away from AFCON, but if he can keep on putting performances in like he has today, he has another strong 45 minutes, then I think he'll get in the side again next week, 100%. Depending on injuries, of course. Yeah, Kev, it was a fantastic finish, mate, wasn't it? Lovely little finish. Yeah, just a lovely, well-weighted ball into the feet of Floody and Vert. Anyway, chat, it's so important, man, as we all know. Like, the amount of... It's so important, because if he mucks that up, it makes that chance even more difficult for Floody and Vert, doesn't it? It's the fact that Flo doesn't have to think about, like, the second and third touch. He can get that touch flow just because of the speed of the pass, the weight of the pass, and the direction of the pass from Ekatike. Well done there, Reds. Get in. Lovely, fantastic 2-0 scoreline at half-time here, Reds. Of course, there'll be Liverpool fans out there saying, oh, why are we not winning 6-7-0? But you just got to be realistic, Reds. Of course, Liverpool have got 2 goals, 2 very good goals. back to back, and I think that's so important. I'd like to see that a bit more, really, chat. Literally, I was updating the scoreboard and we'd gone up the other end and scored, Reds. So Gravenberch getting his first goal, and of course this afternoon, and Liverpool's second goal come from the little magician, and that is Florian Wirtz as well. So a goal and assist in the space of a week for Flo. Long may it continue there, mate. So yeah, gotta love Chiesa. Yeah, it's all you can ask for, really. Well, it's the desired standard for every Liverpool player, of course. Sometimes if it's not going good, but as long as any Liverpool player, if you're working hard for the shirt and for this football club, hope that's when your luck will eventually turn around and everything will start dropping for you as well. Yeah, well, we've said this on the Watch Along chat, well, across Anfield Index as well, all the lads and ladies, in terms of when we've all analysed this Liverpool side, we've all said it's just all about timing, really. Would it be nice, would it be an ideal if all the players settled in a lot more quicker? But football doesn't work like that. It's not a game of FIFA where everything works straight off the bat anyway. The human, you've got to adapt to the league, you've got to learn a new language as well, so difficult. I know when everyone goes, learn a language, it's so difficult. I've never moved abroad anyway, but it's so difficult adapting to a league in terms of physicality and the quality as well. And everything that is involved in terms of being a modern day footballer as well, in terms of moving, and especially Flo. I think on his first interview, speaking about he's moving away from his family, of course, even as 22 years old as well. It's big for him. But yeah, I'm pretty sure the German Reds, especially for his national team supporters as well, will be made up with that. And it was a very similar goal that he's had. He scored many of them in the Bundesliga, especially in that great season that he did have for Xabi Alonso anyway. But in terms of the first goal as well, chat, Frimpong, we said Frimpong, that first goal as well, chat. That's Frimpong made that a signature move for that Bayer Leverkusen side when he got into when he won the Bundesliga and when he got to the semi-finals of the Europa League as well. He breaks the penalty box really well. The main thing with Frimpong is just stay fit, lad. But he's got to that position, but he's got that awareness and he's got that quality as well to find his teammates. But you just got to have those. You just got to have people. Mainly is breaking the lines as well. Break when you get through the lines, but even then your second phase and your third phase in terms of your midfielders or even the centre half, breaking the lines, getting them behind the Wolves midfielders. And what did we have? Ryan Gravenberch there, breaking the lines inside on the edge of the penalty area, getting into the penalty box and finishing into the bottom right corner as well. Well, Shat, yeah, two tremendous goals, Reds, and hopefully we score a couple more in the second half. Pretty confident about that, Reds, anyway. I said 2-1. Yeah, it's fantastic when Liverpool do keep a clean sheet, but that would be nice. That would be even better as well today, Reds. But yeah, top four, FKC. Yeah, top four. Yeah, it's got to keep. I know, chat. I think obviously for all of us, we'd like to be in a title race, but we just got to be realistic, haven't we, chat? Whatever happens in the next 10-15 games, pivotal, of course they are. But we just got to focus on ourselves, keep on winning games of football, and whatever will be, really, in regards to the Premier League. Arsenal, chat with you. Just a summary on the current scores in the Premier League as it stands at the minute. This afternoon, Liverpool, of course, the big one that we're most important we care about. Liverpool 2-0. If you're just tuning in or in work or whatnot, goals from Ryan Gravenberch on the 41st minute put Liverpool ahead, and then Liverpool literally 30 seconds later up the other end again, getting Florian Wirtz the second goal for Liverpool. And chat, that's his first goal in the Premier League this season, hasn't it? I think it is, yeah. He could have easily been on about 9 or 10 assists in the Premier League if his teammates could actually finish the year, put the ball in the back of the net anyway. But it's one of them, really. But this win for Liverpool at the minute, as it stands, as we said at the top of the show, a win for Liverpool at the minute. Of course, you've still got Chelsea still to play anyway. But this win would move Liverpool into the top 4 with 18 games played. Would be 4 points behind Aston Villa, who are absolutely flying this season. Of course, Villa are still to play. But yeah, it's just one of them. Still 10 points behind Arsenal. But yeah, was it next week when we do play? We'll be halfway through the season. I'll tell you what, chat, that's absolutely flown by, the speed in which the matches have ticked over for Liverpool this season. So yeah, we've got Leeds on the 1st of January. That'll be a 5:30 kick-off. I'll be covering that as well, Ed. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So you look at Liverpool's fixtures, not to get ahead of ourselves, but if we can win today, keep a clean sheet, it'd be nice as well. Then Liverpool got Leeds, and we got Fulham away from home at Craven Cottage, and then we got the big one on the 8th of January away from home against Arsenal. I think, well, whole of the Premier League and whole of Wales football will be looking at that game, and that will be a crucial game for Arsenal in terms of, if they want to be winning the Premier League, they need to be putting Liverpool aside. But if we can win that, and it's possible, because we've seen other teams when they've been top of the league and they have very much succumbed to the pressure of being there as well, and especially if City just keep on winning games. I tell you that now, chat. They're the worst team to have you chasing down in the Premier League title race, as we know anyway. But chat, thoughts, your analysis on the first opening 45 minutes for Liverpool? Much better in terms of just, I think even as we said in the first half, before the game kicked off, and I spoke to you, I said just keeping on the ball, and when we get to the byline, just don't spam across. Like, we've done well in terms of keeping hold of the possession. Like, we're not crossing for crossing's sake, and that's one thing that's really done my head in certain weeks watching Liverpool as well, is when you've got the full-backs getting into the areas and just spamming crosses in for the sake of it. You'd much rather keep an hold of possession. That's what we got from Florian, from obviously the Frimpong assist as well. But just looking at that first touch from Yates, little knock away from the centre half, and then the second finish there, Flo, just to put that into the bottom corner anyway. There we go. Get in there. That's fantastic for them. Yeah, as up there, I just said there. So, chat, let us know your analysis on that first opening 45 from your point of view. Yeah, hopefully that's the first of many, mate. Just got to keep on working hard, mate. And the thing is, with all of his Reds, anyone that's ever got half a brain that's watched any games of Florian Wirtz, even in the Bundesliga, even for his national side as well, yeah, there was no doubting the lad's quality, of course, coming to this division. But as is, and important words from Virgil van Dijk as well, chat. I don't know if you've seen them, but yeah, just Virgil speaking about obviously social media and how it's important that, especially young players or just new players in general, when they come to a club like Liverpool, just don't get caught up too much on social media. Just let the football do the talking and just keep the head down. And I think we spoke about that last week, didn't we, Reds? It's the human at the end of the day, and some of the stuff that you do see on social media is absolutely awful. It's disgraceful, really. Because the human, like, it's, and I speak for every footballer as well. It doesn't matter if they're multi-millionaires, they're still humans at the end of the day, and common decency and just maturity sometimes goes out the window, really sadly. But yeah, it's good that Flo lets his football do the talking and just keeps his head down, and especially Liverpool as well. Especially Wizzy. Rushy went through a little period as well in his career. Remember Peter Crouch's little run in terms of not getting a goal for Liverpool, but he kept on working hard, and then he eventually got his goal for Liverpool. So it's not new where some players go through a bit of certainly a tricky run of form, but it's the pressure of representing a big football club like Liverpool. And sometimes, as Arne said, and as it was some of his notes was pre-match notes, I think it was this. I think it might have been last week or this week as well, spoke about the luck as well. And of course, you want to be putting in a performance really that is, you're not always relying on luck, but if you're creating your own opportunities yourself as well. Oh, in a bit like. And there we go. Literally on cue. Yeah. Let me guess, he doesn't have a profile picture, and he doesn't have, hiding behind a username as well. There we go. 2025 and still, horrendous. But of course, you don't have a picture, or you don't have your name as well. There we go. He's got his little bit of attention that he's been craving anyway. In a bit, there we go. Quickly passing to much quicker passing there, chat. But yeah, there we go. Much better. The moves quick and passing was different as well. Yeah, big up there, Ashkar. The movements is quick, passing was different as well. Great to see a player take the opposition as well. Yeah, it's thing is, mate, and this is where and Frimpong. I think we're very blessed to have. We certainly are very blessed to have Bradley and Frimpong. I'll tell you what now. I do look at Nico Williams at Forest as well. Of course, the levels of Liverpool are always continuing to be very high as well. But you look at a player like Nico Williams at Forest now. He couldn't break into this Liverpool side. Of course, unless you're bringing in Cafu or Dani Alves, a prime Dani Alves or Cafu to kind of replace Trent, it was always going to be extremely difficult. But yeah, in terms of Frimpong, he's got all the attributes. And whether Liverpool go to a back three under Arne in the next couple of seasons or whatever happens from a system point of view, Frimpong, I know I've had my debates coming into the season as well. I know he's a lot more he's better going forward than Frimpong. We all know this. But I think the one thing he's got in terms of his strength is his ability in terms of his attacking transitions and his recovery pace as well. Of course, in the Premier League, the physicality and all that. But similar to Frimpong, the main thing is he stays fit fundamentally. But I think the physicality of Frimpong, he'll know the division, he'll know he needs to be putting in a lot more better strength. Like that'll be all involved in his preparation for this season and beyond as well. But more physicality battles as well, and hopefully his upper body strength and everything will build from that as well. So yeah, it's just he'll get used to it, and especially dealing with set pieces and everything. So there's so much about it, but I made up. Yeah, Ashkar, yeah, he's a good player, isn't he, Frimpong, and I think we're very blessed to have him. The main thing is what's annoying for all of us. I'm pretty sure Frimpong himself is he's just getting these silly injuries really, where it's just like, oh, come on, please. But yeah, we know 2-0 comfort zone needs to momentum. Ashkar, what was it? We all remember last week against Tottenham, don't we? Yeah, just keep on the momentum, keep our foot on the pedal, really. That's certainly what Arne Slot, and I think mainly for the crowd as well. Especially coming into the Wolves. It's always when I've had the privilege of going to the game over the years, especially when you go into the Wolves as well, there's always that expectation, regardless of whoever Liverpool are playing, but when you're playing against the lesser opposition, no disrespect to Wolves, but you've sat there with 2 points, or play teams of this ilk that are at the bottom of the table, there's expectation, of course, you'd like to see, but yeah, it's managing that expectation, especially this season. That's where I do think Liverpool have struggled, but I think it's been a combination of a lot of factors really that we all know when we've analysed Liverpool this season. Well, yeah, chat. Any changes in the 60th and 70th minute that you'd like to see Liverpool? We do continue to get a couple more goals as well. Frimpong drifting also on the left of the pitch. He has again. Yeah, he's been everywhere, and him and Keita have been probably for me. Of course, Ekatike and Flo speak for themselves how well they've played so far. But I think Keita and Frimpong for me really stand out as well. As you said there, Storm, really stretching this Wolves side. Just looking at that strike from McAllister as well. A thunderous strike inside the penalty box from the Argentinian. But yeah, get another one there, chat. As I said there, Rio. Yeah, hopefully he gets. Yeah, we'll big up there, chat. Yeah, Rio or just any of the players really, chat. I think it's just all about getting that confidence and just belief amongst the Liverpool players as well, chat, isn't it? Hang on, as I follow for some bizarre reason chat on X. Is it no I don't, not for a bizarre reason, but mainly just for the sheer comedy of is it the Premier League panel? Is it the Premier League VAR decisions when they make those statements after like games or in the games as well? I need to see the I was saying that it won't get. I'll say it anyway, but sorry there, chat. because I was just looking at that McAllister opportunity that we had in the first half. Would have been interesting. I'm guessing it would have been ruled out for offside, but because Chiesa was slightly off. Yeah. Chiesa's done well, chat. He has done well. Big up there, Graham. We just got to look. Well, the thing is, Graham, big up there, buds, and big up there, chat. If you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Big up there, chat. Big up there, Harvey, lad. Good to see a loads of new faces in here, Reds. If you are new around here, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Of course, obviously, Matchday Live here today. Well, of course, Media Matters, Daily Reds as well, Post-Match Raw, The Gag Standing Show. There's plenty of great LFC content. You got Moby on the spot as well, with Jan and Shrev. So yeah, Chelsea. There's a ball down the left-hand side. Yeah, now Kirkes. Ball into the penalty box. You even got the Wolves centre-halves and goalkeeper running into each other there. But yeah, I think it's good old Graham. We've got to be managing Chiesa as well. Because yes, it's a great team in the starting 11, but we've got to think long term as well, especially if, as Egypt have, as we mentioned at the top of the show, have qualified for the next round, or the knockout stages. So hopefully it would be nice if Mo could get rested in the final group game, but I doubt that'll happen anyway. Bit of a mad kit, chat. Bit of a mad kit that from Wolves, isn't it? It's a bit similar with our was it our bluish watercolour kit? It was a couple of seasons ago, or green, like the one with the weird pattern on. Nice one there, Anthony. Much appreciated, mate. Try my best, lads. But yeah, a fair goal for Liverpool would be fantastic as well, lads. If that can happen, then you'd like to see a bit more of the fluidity from Liverpool, of course. I'm just having a little quick look on the social chat, and rightly so. Everyone's waxing lyrical about Florian Wirtz's goal, and I'm made up for it, lads. We all are. But there we go. Yeah. Everyone's buzzing, and rightly so. Get in. Mainly for me as well, chat. Extra bit of celebrations because I got him in my FPL. Let's have a little look. I did have him at the beginning of the season, but I took him out. There we go. Happy days. Oh, this is awful by Liverpool. Switch on here, Eds. Hwang Yi-chan. Great block there by Ibu Kanate. Ball down the left-hand side here now. And there we go. I think that will be a corner. I'm sure Viet's got a little touch on that, but that should be a corner, really. But we've got away with one there, really. I did feel Viet did get the final touch on that. But I tell you what, everyone will be speaking about Flo's goal today, but it's his work rate again. Where is he? He's literally playing right back there now, and that's what's needed. The two lads from Bayer Leverkusen working extremely hard there to track back, and the work rate, lads. Well done, TK, lads. It is what's needed if we want to get back up that league table this season and beyond as well. Work. Not quite Rihanna anyway. Sorry. But yeah, ball down the left hand side. Oh, sorry there, Graham. Yeah. Sorry, mate, I got distracted by the game. But yeah, with Chiesa, bud, yeah, he's done well. Thing is, just quickly, properly summarise, yeah, just got to keep him fit, mate, in all honesty. Because he's not played many minutes, especially over the last couple of months anyway, football-wise. So it's just important that we do look after Chiesa. Because when he is getting games, there's not unlike proper match. you listen to the professionals and all that, they speak about there's match fitness, obviously training, and then there's proper match fitness as well. No, not much in that with McAllister. Bueno's gone down there looking for a more of a serious booking there, really. We've just got to keep this clean sheet as much as we possibly can. Switching on here. Virgil van Dijk putting that out for a corner. Oh, good, Graham. Oh, good, lad. Don't worry, chat. I get plenty of things wrong. I just know if you watch the watch-alongs. But it's all about being proven right and wrong as well. And I don't worry. I don't really matter. Oh, silly. It's 2-1. It's so poor, though, chat. Bueno's got on the end of that, really. And whoever's at the far post is playing them all on side. I tell you what, who's marking the big lad? Ibu's gone down here with an injury. But Wolves have taken the ball and gone to the halfway line anyway. But Ibu Kanase, is there a clash of heads or something? Is there a foul on Ibu? Set pieces. Again, man. Oh. No, it won't be. He won't be offside there. So Ibu. Oh, yeah, it's going to be a goal, chat. There's not going to be a disallowing of this, really. Why is Ibu holding his head? Am I seeing something? He has got an elbow into the back of his head there, really, Reds. But I don't think this will be getting disallowed. It's just poor again. And any level of football, you're just leaving yourselves. Liverpool and set pieces this season, chat. Just leave ourselves a mountain to climb some weeks. And that is exactly what Wolves have wanted, really. Like, what do we do in training some weeks? Do we actually practice corners? But it's another set-piece goal conceded, man. Come on. There we go, chat. I did say 2-1, didn't I? I knew Wolves would score this week. Oh, there we go. And this is it's a huge... I'd even say a crucial next 60 seconds, because we know what happened against Tottenham. Everything went out of the window, really, didn't it? But it's a crucial next 5-10 minutes. The reaction to conceding goals has been Liverpool's kryptonite. Like, when we've conceded so far this season, everything goes... Oh, sorry there, chat. I was waiting for that. So it is 2-1, sorry, chat. Yeah, 2-1. Apologies there, lads. But yeah, it's just been our kryptonite, like, just the composure of this Liverpool side over the last couple of months has not been the best. Chat, what do you put that down to? Like set pieces for every single football club are so important, especially when you get into the high levels of European football and the big leagues. Like, it's... Like, Nunes was ridiculous at front post, chat. Nunes was really good at defending the set pieces at the front post. Is that going to be a throw-in for Liverpool down the right? But yeah, it's just about positioning play, really, Reds, and sheer desire of wanting to, like, that ball comes into the box, like, just get your head on it any way you possibly can. Kind of looking at your man, but having that great... Who's getting booked here? No, not on the... Who's getting booked? Is it one of the Wolves technical staff? Yeah. Camera pan to someone on their bench. Really there, chat. Chat, what do you... But, like, it's mad. But, yeah. It's unlucky there, Kevin, eh? Just... Yeah. 10th goal from Wolves this season. Yeah. It's just mad, man. So important. So important, man. But needs to regain some more better composure here, Eds. Here's us saying the second goal. Well, we knew the second goal was going to be so crucial in terms of giving us a bit more of a better cushion. And there was a foul by Gomez on Kanata. Oh, and it was Andre, sorry. Andre getting a yellow card. Wolves is number 7. Well done, Kirkers. That's better. Lovely inverted run here by Milos. Needs a bit more support from his teammates. No, referee, that's never a foul, man. But yeah, crucial 10 minutes here, Eds. As we said, it's just obviously the atmosphere in the ground. In terms of you just know, even if you've ever been in the ground, any football ground for that matter, when you concede, just the momentum. But as always, Anfield will try its very best to get behind the lads again. That's what it's all about. It's about having the composure and just about communicating. Communicate. That is a ridiculous ball. How's that been? Fair play Wolves here, chat. They come to Anfield. They got the goal and the pile and men forward here into the penalty box. On that attack there, they had like seven players breaking into the box or in and around the vicinity of the box. So, but that's the thing, no, Reds. Yes, it is Wolves. It's what does Rob Edwards do? Does he sit in like he did in the second half and hope that he can get another corner and see what happens, or does he go for it really? But as we've seen in this Liverpool side and some of the games that we've dropped points, is any form of pressure from opposition teams against this Liverpool side, we kind of do buckle under the pressure. But at the minute, seem to touch wood. Don't want to jinx it anyway, but at the minute, seems to have got a bit more of a better footing, better bearings after getting the goal. There was always has been the case this season, but I say that in case the commentator, even Ali, whacked that out for the throw-in. Again, nervousness has set in this Liverpool side, but at least we've been able to keep hold of the ball for at least a bit more of a better spell here. And now you've got Bueno, and you've got the big lads at the back from Wolves now. 35 yards out, it's going to be a throw-in from Mosquera down the right-hand side. Going to load the penalty area with the big men. Virgil van Dijk's won that. Hugo Ekitike, can he get on the end of that? Come on, Hugo, keep it heads up, Play it. Lovely. Oh, nearly. Oh, he's kickers. Don't be diving in there, lads. Oh, he's done well to recover that second dive in there and win the ball. Nice one, lad. That's going to be a foul in the build-up. Viet. Ekitike. That's going to be another foul, ref. Nah. Oh. Hugo, get up, lads. The ball's down the right-hand side, man. Get up. Liverpool down the right here now. Curtis Jones. Edge of the penalty box. Little give and go. Gravenberch. Well done, Curtis. His point. Yeah, it's just confidence, though, chat, innit? It is, though. It's quality. It's obviously, of course, it's quality. It's lack of their quality, and I've got a big combination of confidence as well, though, chat. I think we've just been so used to dropping points and conceding this season that just sets in, really. And as you've already mentioned, chat, it's like panic stations. It's just confidence, man. Confidence so important for these footballers. Frimpong. Oh, he's done well there. He's done so well to get a corner out of that, Frimpong. Well done, lad. Well done, man. Yeah. Gosh, always looks Yeah. Chat, what do you put that down to? Is it for you? Do you think it's just confidence or any check? Hang on, Silver's been booked. Oh, I thought they were checking for VAR there anyways. But hour on the clock here, Reds. Liverpool got a corner. Sorry, chat. I said we're attacking the cop end, second half. Completely got it wrong. Oh! Just wide there. Flo nearly got a second goal of the game. That's a tremendous corner, by the way, chat. No one's picked up. Vate's on the edge of the box. He's just couldn't quite got the right connection on that. He's hit it into the ground, sadly, from him. Chiesa, well done, lads. Chiesa, we called it, chat. We said when it gets to the 60th minute, Chiesa would come off. That's not down to his performance. It's about keeping him fully fit. Obviously, match fitness and all that, because he will be required against Leeds United on New Year's. Yeah, it's chat. It'll be Frimpong will be going into that more right mid position, right wing position now, chat. Obviously, as I said, not got plenty of options. Liverpool have we with the injuries we've got at the minute. We've not got a like for like winger. It's not like we got Salah on the bench. So yeah, chat's on it there. There's a Bradley. Making this substitution, so chat. Yeah, Frimpong expecting to go a bit more higher up there. But yeah, it's just one of them. Mark saying, yeah, it's just a thing. No, big up there, Deadeye. Hope you're well, mate. Yeah, it's always difficult, but especially sometimes a lack of belief at this Liverpool side certain weeks is when they're not playing with full confidence. Yeah, chat. Frimpong's pushed up down that higher up the pitch anyway, down that right hand side. So Bradley's tucked in at right back. Strand Larsen's come on now for Wolves, so more of a bigger threat from their end as well, chat. Let's have a little look. In terms of the Wolves substitution, sorry, chat. So Strand Larsen come on for. Oh yeah, triple substitution, sorry, chat. Hwang Yi-chan went off. Matt Doherty and Bueno, obviously a goal scorer, went off. So you got Mola Wolfie, Strand Larsen and Tadachio as well. Completely butchered that name, so apologies. But yeah, Jackson's come on anyway. And then for Liverpool, Bradley on for Chiesa off. Well, yeah, touches in the opposition penalty area, chat. Wolves have had 7 in the second half to Liverpool's 2. So, a massive drop-off in performance level. Jones! Big save by Sarr. Tell you what, it's almost a little bit needed there, but come on, Curtis, lad, put that on the back of the net, please, lad. But yeah, no, again, at the minute, again, it's all about the control though, chat. Second half, since that goal went in for Wolves, of course it's given them a lot more belief and confidence as well. But we need to be doing much better in terms of retaining that ball, keeping hold of the ball, because especially the last 10-15 minutes since the second half, really been poor at doing that. Yeah, but no Ramsey. Ramsey's on the bench though, chat. He's on the bench. Yeah, it was certainly planned, mate. Gravenberch on the edge of the box. Florian Wirtz. Where's Kerkers, man? The one time you need Kerkers on the overlap, he's not there. Oh, it's the one time you want Milos to ball into the box, and that attack's over now. We go again. We still got the ball there, chap, but it's the one time you want Kerkers overlapping there. Sadly, he wasn't there. There was about 5-10 yards of space inside Wolves' penalty area down that left-hand side. It was just another pass, and that would have been a very high percent chance for Liverpool to get another goal. Curtis, that's it, lads. Keep hold of the ball, man. Keep hold of the ball. Needs his runners off him as well, though. So in terms of statistics-wise, second half, just mentioned the touches in the opposition penalty area, but second half, Liverpool, much better, well, expected, but in terms of the chance creation so far from Wolves, it's become a lot more better, in all honesty. Wolves have had 3 total shots in the second half so far, 2 shots on target, 1 big chance, of course. That 1 big chance coming from their goal, from Bueno. Florian Wirtz on the byline. Gravenberch, oh, that should be 3-1. But Florian Wirtz gliding past defenders like there's no one in front of him. He's unstoppable in that position at the minute, chat. That's what he excels at the best. Gliding past centre halves in a bit, like a little step over. And yeah, that's what happens when you've got flow in that position. All the defenders and midfielders for Wolves naturally gravitate to him, and that's where the space is created from the little magician. Yeah, that's where it was nearly a superb little cut across. He found Gravenberch, but sadly for Liverpool, he was quite heavily marked as well. Yeah, could he not get a game, Kev? Obviously, he come with a big reputation, didn't he, mate? As I said, I haven't watched too much of Scottish League this season, but I know obviously Rangers and Celtic have been really poor in the division. But yeah, main thing with Ramsey, and especially the injuries, come back from Curve and Chas, so it'll be really difficult. Best thing for Ramsey in his career, or what, in general. Is that a foul on Kerkers? Come on, referee! Referee! He's just kicked him. So I say that's a yellow card. Andre, I swear, is Andre on a yellow card? He should be getting sent off if he... I need to check. He just absolutely volleyed Kerkers in the stomach. That should be a second. Yeah, you're already on a yellow card. Andre, for me, should be getting sent off. Yeah, and I tell you what, if he evades a second yellow card, he's a very lucky boy there, Andre, because he absolutely volleys. Obviously, he's trying to win the ball, but when you're on a yellow card, it's ridiculous from the Brazilian. But there we go. How is that not a booking, chat? Chat, what are we chatting on that, man? He's a lucky... That's just our luck this season, innit? Come on, Reds, let's score off this, please. I swear, if he gets equalised in about 5 minutes... Book him, chat. Not scared. Is literally pushing everyone at the far stick. But Liverpool... Free kick on the edge of the byline, attacking the cop end here, Edge. Come on, it's gonna fade. Get this game over and done with. A punch by Sarr. Now Hugo Ekitike is on the floor. Keep hold of the ball, Reds. He's not holding his... Has he been done in the penalty box as well? It's probably not. It's probably more scared as well. Yeah. Oh, behave, sir. Let's have a little look at this. Well, he went down Ekatike, like signaling to his neck. Is there being a stray arm there from? Let's have a little look. Sorry, there, chat. There's a couple of angles here. It's one of the Wolves players anyway. Yeah. Big 20 minutes. He's back up on his feet now, Hugo. Come on, lads. Get that winner. Get the fair goal. Yeah. Should have been. It's a bit mad, isn't it? But yeah, that was like City or like Arsenal. Players to be surrounding a referee, wouldn't they? Oh, a little bit of fortune there for Liverpool. McAllister, just wide there, Reds. But it's got to focus on our football here, Reds. Next 10 minutes, try and salvage a lot more of the press and a lot more control in this game, because since the second half started, Reds again, it's just been the story of our season. We either have a good first half, second half's awful first half, and then vice versa as well. So it's got to be keep on working, keep on grafting, and keep on battling for then every single ball anyway. Just got to be very careful. But we just need to keep hold of the ball at the minute, because when that ball, especially in the second half, has gone forward, Liverpool's inability so far tonight, it just really struggled to keep hold of any sustained pressure of the ball. Kirker's down the left-hand channel here now. And that's a foul on Gravenberch there, ref. Yeah, Mane. Hang on, is he booking Mane and he didn't? Oh, dear. It's alright, he's not here. Bit up there, chat. But yeah, look at the Liverpool's bench as well here, Eds. Obviously, we've made one of the big substitutions. Chiesa has come off for Conor Bradley. But what we've all said, haven't we, chat? We said at the beginning of the games, we spoke about Gahey and all that, but it's never not the best of markets always to sign players in January, but if needs must. But you do look at Liverpool's bench in terms of attacking quality as well. Could do with just an extra wide forward or centre forward or whatnot in the ranks. Bradley to the byline. Curtis Jones will give and go. Oh, he's lost a ball. Oh, he's so unlucky there. McAllister there, trying to close down the ball. The goalkeeper collected that. It was nearly good anticipation from McAllister. Wasn't the best of confidence of collections from the Portuguese goalkeeper. Mane. Oh, thought Alisson had literally just done the same there, chat. Yeah, he just bounced off the turf. And yeah, it was a couple of Wolves players closing in there. But thankfully for Ali, took a second touch there. But yeah, big up there, chat. Up to Reds saying, bring on Rio. Yeah, at the minute, just can't keep all the ball, Reds. Like, fit, right, just it's trying to be balanced as well, though, chat. Like, Wolves, yes, but we're playing into Wolves' hands at the minute. Again, like we did against Tottenham. And especially, we just make it so much more difficult for ourselves as well, though, Reds. We should be making Wolves do all the running. Like, keep all the possession. Like, keep hold of it. And then just allow Wolves to... but that's similar to what we had against Tottenham as well, though. Because we all know momentum's one thing, but you can take the sting out of momentum Like, you can take the sting out of it, maybe make a substitution and all that, but it's up to the players really to sort it out the second half. Just figure it out amongst yourselves, really. There we go. Well done, Curtis. Well done, Curtis. That's more like it, lads. Like Jones there in that position, taking more command of the ball, dribbling with that, even taking that ball into his own penalty box as well. Oh, Nakatike couldn't just quite spin that ball onto his right. Unlucky there, Hugo, lad. But yeah, Ed's thoughts on this so far? Don't be saying that, Ernesto. You put it into the ether now, la. You've put it out there. Yeah, it should have been, Kev. Should have been, mate. Yes, but yeah, Reds, if you are new to Anfield Index, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Of course, plenty of shows already this evening to come as well, following the post-match analysis. You've got the post-match Raw with Trev and the lads, following the full-time whistle this evening. Of course, they'll be running through all the big reaction to this game, picking apart all the best moments and the bad moments as well from the game. So make sure you do tune in following the full-time whistle. If you are a pro subscriber, you'll be able to listen to that and getting recorded very soon in the sound studio in the Discord. Wolves down the right hand side here now, ball into the box, and that should be 2-2 to Wolves. Really, that is really poor. It was a difficult chance, but obviously getting it onto the big centre forward's head. It's a lovely ball into the box, and Virgil van Dijk, he's about 2-3 yards away from the big centre forward. Just drifted off the back of Virgil van Dijk, and Gravenberch on the replay just demanding more from his players. But yeah, we got the gag standing show following the full-time whistle as well, Reds. That'll be live in about 25 minutes time as well. At 5 o'clock, sorry, that will be, chat. Looks like Wolves have got a player down here. Number 15, who's that? That is, Mosquera. He's gone down. Looks like he's done his hamstring. It's not a case of wasting time, because I think if you're a Wolves player now, you want to be playing every minute, because their momentum is their way anyway. Big up there, Julie. Yes. Hope you're well, buds. And chat, if you've ever been celebrating Christmas, hope you had a lovely time anyway. All he is. Yeah, Julie. 2-1. I did say 2-1 today. I knew it was always going to be a difficult game. It would be nice if we won this game by a bigger score line, but at the end of the day, when we've watched this Liverpool side this season, it was always going to be difficult. Gakpo. Is he coming on? Hugo is stretching. Well, if Hugo's felt a bit of something, get him off, because that's the last thing we need, really. It's a bit naughty, Gomez, just ripping up the the tactics. So a little look at who scores in the Prem. Oh. Yeah, 2-1 Arsenal. What is it with Arsenal? Like, teams scoring own goals against Arsenal. 2-1 in that game, 3-1 to Brentford as well. Ball into the box. Take your time there, Grav. Take your time there, Grav. Wave after wave of Wolves attack here now. Keep hold of that ball, Ali, please. Just keep hold of the ball. Keep hold of the ball, please. But chat, I will see you for another watch along on New Year's against Leeds United. Another back-to-back home games for Liverpool, which feels like a very long time since that's happened anyway, innit? But yeah. Big up there, Arrow. It's strange that was the plan here. It's either shutting up shop or we're going to kill the game off as well. Should be 4-1 by now, but it's likely end up... Yes. It's just... It's poor, mate, innit? You'd like to, as you said, shutting up shop, really, but even with 10 minutes to go, I don't think any of us watching a Liverpool game are confident. But Ibu Kanate just telling the crowd, trying to get the atmosphere back up anyway. It's quite clear the players do need a bit more noise from the home crowd anyway, but obviously I haven't got my headset on today anyway, but chat, I'm pretty sure if anyone's is in the ground tonight, it will be interesting to see what the atmosphere is like. Bradley just ran into the centre half there. Mane. Come on, Reds. There's about 3 of yous around there. But yeah. Chat, what was you do? Like, how we analysing the last 20 minutes as well. Yes. Second half, possession, 72% for Liverpool to Wolves' 28. Wolves have shaded the last 10 minutes. They've had 55%. Liverpool's 45% possession in the last 10 minutes. So they've grew into the game. But again, similarly like against Tottenham as well, though, chat, it's a case of Liverpool shooting themselves in the foot. Other than Wolves playing expansive, open football and slicing this Liverpool team open, because that's been the story of our season. That's not what many teams have done, apart from when we played Manchester City this season and other games where we've been properly beaten and did deserve to get beaten. Ball to the box again, Van Dijk. Van Dijk's been away from a couple of these challenges as well, though. But fair play, Wolves. You've got the two big lads up front anyway. But it's again, and I'd say chat. I'll speak to Gags after the whole time whistle chat. But what do you put them? Like when you've got so much possession, Liverpool are dominating games as well. For me, I look at it. It's certainly a lot of lack of communication, really. Of course, confidence, but at the end of the day, if this Liverpool team wants to go and win titles again, you've just got to be a lot more confident, have a lot more confidence and belief. Of course, there's a lot of young players in the side as well, new players coming into the league as well, but it's because there will be spells this season, of course there will, and going into the years to come, even when you concede, we can't continue doing what we're doing in terms of conceding a goal, and then all of our plan goes out the window, all of our momentum, the rhythm of the game really gets disrupted. It's been really poor, but that's something we seriously need to keep on working hard and improving drastically. Losing that ball there, Andre, ball down the left hand side, Strand Larsen now. But for me, it's just really poor in terms of ball retention from Liverpool Reds. Really poor in terms of retaining the possession of the ball. Because we've got the players to keep all of the ball, chat. It's not a case that we've taken off all of our best midfielders, really, Reds. The only substitution Liverpool have made today is obviously Chiesa coming off, and now Cody Gakpo coming on for... Who's he coming off for? Hugo Ekitike. Well done, Hugo. Yeah, as you said there, Mark, we said that the same thing last week, didn't we, mate? Yeah, it's crazy, but Well done, Hugo, lad. So, hopefully he's okay, Reds. He was stretching a bit anyway, but probably just a bit of fatigue from Hugo. Hopefully. But a big solid performance by Ekatike. Turns provider this weekend, doesn't he? Obviously in the opening 10-20 minutes of the game this afternoon, could have got a goal. Obviously was fed in really well by Florian Wirtz in the first half, but couldn't quite convert that opportunity into the back of the net. What is the actual segment of substitution? So Gakpo probably will be like for like. I'm guessing we're playing. Gakpo's on. Oh, what an interception. That is a match-winning interception by Conor Bradley there. Arias done really well. But where's the centre-halves? Huge. If we win this game 2-1, man of the match for Conor Bradley there. It's a match-winning interception. But again, it stemmed from an easy ball into the box. On the byline. He's the last man there. Connor's not there. Have to tap into too. But far too easy there, Reds. It's a corner. And we know that we love corners, don't we, Reds? But thankfully that was cleared at the front post. But what a tackle by Conor Bradley. Just switching off there, wasn't it? And they've overloaded. Yeah, Wolves have overloaded our penalty box here, Reds. On the edge. Mane down the left. It's been tricky customer for this Liverpool defence. And again, going into our shells at the minute, this Liverpool side. Wolves, who have only got 2 points all season. They'll be battling to get back into this game. Ball into the box. Punched away or headed away by Virgil. Keep hold of the ball now, Curtis. Take the foul. There we go, man. Just get the front. If the Wolves players want to get a booking, then Sam, let them get a booking. Like, just take your time on the free kick here now. Take the sting out of the game. It's all about your in-game management as well, though, Reds. Just need to be a lot more streetwise. Like, if we're getting a free kick, like, even take half an hour. Like, even if you have to take a booking, then sound. But just take as long as you possibly can. Ali. Yeah, Kev, he had a very good game, mate, didn't he? I think, obviously, we're only... next week when we play Leeds, in a couple of days' time, that will be. It'll be, he's taken to life really well, hasn't he, mate? And chat really done well. I think, even with the price tag, obviously the expectations as well. How's that a foul? But, Hugo. Obviously, hopefully fast forward another 12 months in the future. Pretty sure Hugo will be getting easily 15 plus 20 goals on a season regular, hopefully. As long as he just stays fit and works hard. Because when we look to a post-Mohamed Salah era, whenever that will arrive, of course, we need goals. And especially when Salah's been carrying Liverpool with regards to his goals and assists. It's up to the likes of Flo to provide, and he will continue to provide. Obviously, he's got a goal today, but assist last week against Tottenham. So, just about everyone just chipping in now. But eventually, when that time does come, that Mo's no longer at Liverpool. If he was to retire at Liverpool or whatnot, we need to figure out how to win games of football and not just always look to the right wing and go, yeah, Mo's going to find a way of winning games for us. Jeremy, like, get up. So there's probably going to be 5-6 minutes added on here, chat. So let's have a little look. How many minutes have added on? Hopefully about 1 or 2, but won't be the case because there's been plenty of substitutions. 5. Oh. Come on, Reds, ball into the box. Win that, Virgil. You need to be winning that, man. But again, there's just overload in the penalty box. I don't get chat, though. I'll speak to the guys in a bit, in 10 minutes. Just sinking in. We're sinking into the penalty box. We done this against Tottenham, man. And we're doing it again. Like, we must practice this on the training ground. It's just about having your line. You can still defend a lead and play with a medium-high line. But when you're dropping this deep, it's just crazy. Just inviting so much pressure onto the opposition teams. And well done, Curtis. At least he's got his head. He's actually using his brain today. Especially in the second half. Like, some players have just really rushed on so many occasions this second half. But that's what Curtis has been tremendous this season, hasn't he, Reds? But in terms of just, that's what you're wanting more. Your midfield players or your attacking players to invite the pressure, invite the contact, and very much just slow and disrupt the momentum. Kirkers, lads, what are you doing? I tell you what. Oh, what? Kirkers. He's had a mad 60 seconds there. He's injured himself in the process there as well. He's literally stretched with his head. So, like, he's defended with his head. Vert coming off here now as well. Well done, Flo. I personally wouldn't have made that substitution, chat. If I'm being honest. Because we need at least... Yeah. It is what it is. Vert has come off. But for me, I would have kept on Vert as someone to actually keep hold of the ball in like little tight pockets of space as well. That's a mad cross, that. So, chat, a big 3 points, Reds. Of course it is. A huge 3 points. Very much needed 3 points for Liverpool anyway this afternoon. Obviously Fulham. Oh, Fulham finished 1-0. That's a big win for Fulham. Away from home anyway. Against West Ham. But Reds, as we said, I said 2-1 in a prediction, didn't we, Reds? But yeah, it's just some of the decision making, especially today again. But 3 points, of course, are massive. But as we said, coming into this game, we wanted to see a bit more of a sustained performance. We haven't got that. We've got a nearly 2-1 finish. The second half's been atrocious again. But just got to keep on ticking the matches over. Get them ticking over. Go on, Cody Gakpo. Over the bar there. So a minute left here, Reds. Chat, man of the match. As Kevin said, not happy with Arna there. Yeah, not the best, mate, is it? Yeah, Mark's saying. Yeah, Mark, I'll be live with Gags in 5 minutes. Reds will be live at 5. Yes, as PC said. Yeah, it's crazy, mate, isn't it? Crazy, bud. But it's elite level football. But you'd think with the calibre of players and people on the pitch as well, we should be doing much better. We should be doing much better, but it's got to keep on getting on it, really. Keep on working. But certainly, chat, my man of the match. I'd have to say fully invert in terms of the first half. It's been tremendous. But I think in terms of the second half, that crucial interception 10 minutes ago, because with Bradley, similar with Chiesa a couple of weeks ago, where he made that goal line clearance. But yeah, if it wasn't for Bradley in the second half, Liverpool would be staring down the barrel of just only getting a point. Is the whistle gone? Hello, referee. Just blow the whistle, ref. We are like 40 seconds over. But chat, man of the match. Who's your man of the match? I think. So yeah, I'm gonna give it to Florian Wirtz. I think chat for me. Florian Wirtz, my man of the match. I think hopefully what that does now, and I'll speak to Gags in a bit as well, gives him a bit more confidence. Certainly will give him a bit more of a bigger boost. But yeah. There we go. Full time Reds. Get in. Thankfully that whistle has gone for full time anyway. But Reds, thank you very much everyone for tuning in. Got to quickly get a drink and everything. But I will be live back with Gags. Obviously, me and Gags are the post-match analysis anyway. But Reds, a massive thank you for everyone that has tuned in this evening. I will see you on New Year's for the Leeds game. Hopefully, would be nice if we can bit more of a better, bigger performance in regards to second half. Doesn't just go out the window again like it has done today. But Reds, main thing is Liverpool get 3 points, massive 3 points really. Arsenal have won as well, chat. So yeah, we know we're not in a title race, but in terms of just keeping up that momentum, in terms of for a top 4 spot anyway, it's crucial that Liverpool keep winning games of football. But Reds, yeah, but nice one there, Reds. Any man of the match shouts? I think Aristo mentioned. Big up there, AG. Big up there, all the way from Indonesia. Liverpool massively supported over there, mate. Is right, la. I know you'll be happy. Every single Liverpool fan will be made up with the 3 points. Not quite the overall performance that we wanted, but at the minute, as long as we're winning games, we'll all analyse the games. But Reds, I will see you in 3 minutes with Gags. But if I didn't see you, enjoy the rest of your holiday period as well. And then if I don't see you by New Year, enjoy your New Year's as well. Look after yourselves, Reds. And let's hope 2026 does bring Liverpool some trophies as well, Reds. But for night, Reds, look after yourself and never walk alone. Ta-da.